My name is Charles Farmer. I'm submitting this video as a point of view to the Fenwick Island Forum. I was prompted by a recent article in the Coastal Point. It says basically that Mayor Langan says he only wants to discuss Fenwick Island matters in person. Apparently there will be no outreach to the entire Fenwick Island community from him. Well, you might think that public statements from the mayor to the entire community actually could be viewed as exercise of community leadership. I really didn't realize that all dialogue with the mayor had to be in person. Now that I do, I'm using my trusty iPhone to make this video visit with the mayor. Mr. Mayor, hello. I'm the guy who you cut off just before the last couple sentences at one of the recent council hearings, but I'm from Kentucky and I talk kind of slow. So at least I get to finish this. Of course, you can still switch me off anytime or refuse to look at this at all, but then you wouldn't know what I had to say and everybody else would. I have to start by saying that I'm shocked, just shocked by what I read in the Coastal Point report. It reports that you said if you want to talk to me, call me, that you essentially rejected email and by implication other electronic communication. You know, I'm sure that according to the 2010 U.S. Census, the Fenwick Island population is 379 people. That makes Fenwick Island a tiny town on anybody's map. But there's a nice town hall, a nice police building, and 764 housing units, per the census report. Now, most of these housing units are really pretty big and expensive homes. So that works out to be a little over 2 homes per resident. I figured that one out. The reality is that about 74% of these homes, aka housing units, are not occupied by residents. And we all know that Fenwick Island is a beach town, and a good portion of these big and expensive homes belong to non-residents. And the taxes and the business generated by these homes support the entire community. So in my book, non-residents, which is noted, constitute 3/4 of the homeowners, and I'm one of them, deserve to be informed. They deserve a voice in the affairs of the community as well. And we should be able to hear from our mayor and be able to communicate with our mayor. Now, many non-residents actually have day jobs, and it's just not so easy to hang around town hall all day and hope to catch up with you for a chat. And for these reasons alone, alternative means of communication makes sense. I tried one alternative. I sent 3 or so emails in the last 8 months to you, Mr. Mayor. And the very first one was in September 2015 about this very subject of employing technology to improve and facilitate communication. I asked you as mayor, and especially as head of the technology committee, to take advantage of the 20th century, not even 21st century, mind you, but 20th century technology like the internet, email, social media, to communicate directly with all the homeowners in the town on a regular basis. I also requested a reply to my email, but I got no response to this or any of the other emails I sent. I, for one, do like to receive an acknowledgement, at least, to know that something I took time to write and submit has not been ignored. Now, there's no doubt that some conversations are better done in person, and I realize there really has to be a balance. But when it comes to keeping the community informed and providing a vision for everyone, there is no substitute for mass communication. Even cavemen painted on the walls to communicate. What better way than to use email, the town website, and other modern stuff to communicate with all of us in Fenwick Island? The written word bridges space and time, and is so efficient. How hard is it to post a regular update on town affairs on the town website? How hard is it to reply to an email from a homeowner? So it seems very strange to me that as head of the technology committee, your policy is no-tech communication. Perhaps we should really rename the technology committee. Why do we even have one? But I digress. This is the age of the internet, smartphones, and social media. We shop on the internet. We pay bills on the internet. We bank on the internet. Just imagine if we all had to go backwards in time and conduct our everyday life via face-to-face encounters. We would have to go to the water company, go to the cable company, and go to the electric company, just for starters. And trying to do everything via one-on-one conversation is really going backwards, centuries maybe. Let me close by saying that I do appreciate the time and the work that you devote to Fenwick Island. And I really think you could do a lot more for Fenwick Island and the entire community by using today's technology to talk with homeowners. Posting this video is an experiment for me, but millions of people do this every day. They use their smartphones to send videos to friends and family and to post videos on YouTube and Facebook. And I think you would find it very helpful too. That concludes